Graduation season is a time of tradition, celebration, and moving forward.
In the case of two Missouri families you're about to meet, it's also meant looking back and a little mystery. They share their story with our Abby Larico.
A grieving granddaughter searching for a sign.
She didn't have a lot of personal items. She did have a jewelry box.
Something to connect Shawna Pettus with her beloved late grandma.
It was really emotional.
What she found? An old high school ring for some guy named Paul.
It says Troy Buchanan High School, class of 1990.
She'd never heard of him. Lives 100 miles from Troy, but just couldn't let the mystery go.
My own daughter's graduating this year, so I thought maybe this ring means something to someone out there.
Scrubbing away gunk and adhesive to find a new clue, a last name engraved inside.
There it is, Paul A. Vaquero. And I'm just like, I finally have something to go on,
I was never prom king.
Prom king. Oh, wow.
That's surprising.
This is Paul Vaquero, Troy Buchanan High School, class of 1990.
I haven't seen that thing in 30 plus years.
Hadn't thought of the ring much either, until recently, with his own son graduating high school too.
I don't know how timing could have been any better.
He'd given it to an old girlfriend shortly after graduation, recently inquired about getting a replica made.
We both went to the same high school, just meant a lot to me to pass it along to him.
Then, by chance, he opened a Facebook message from a stranger.
I was like, wow, that is my ring. And took out old pictures, then it started getting real.
We have no idea how it came to be in her possession.
Zero clue.
Paul had never heard of Shawna Pettus.
I have not.
Or her grandmother.
Not at all.
But they both believe something bigger than all of them had a hand in this.
Never lose faith, that life is really magical. Maybe things are lined up just the way they should be.
There it is.
I mean, in the case of this ring, maybe if he had it in his possession, he would have lost it anyways, leaving it with my grandmother for 30 years in safekeeping. Maybe that's what was meant to be.
They've forged a new bond.
Our family has gained a friend, with their family.
Over stories, over texts, over a ring.
It makes me appreciate life and just connections with people, even strangers you don't know. The last year has been kind of a rough one, and I needed this experience. It's been cathartic in many ways.
It's said that the best things come in small packages.
There's a lot of good people left in the world. We haven't lost all hope.
Perhaps that's the sign Shawna's grandma wanted all of us to find. Abby Larico, 5 on your side.
It's even more surprising for Shawna's grandmother to have that ring because it survived her moving several times, plus a house fire that destroyed most of her things.